Ever felt like your favorite crypto platform just vanished overnight?
You sure it was here?
Thanks to the UK FCA regulations, that's now becoming a reality for many people. But what if I told you there's a workaround that most have no idea about? Hi everyone, I'm Lee, and today we're talking about the UK FCA regulations on cryptocurrency. These rules are causing headaches, but don't worry, I do have a potential fix that you might not have heard about. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's get started. So what's actually happening? So the Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA, has tightened its grip on crypto platforms. As of 2024, all platforms that operate in the UK, they must be registered with the FCA and comply with strict anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing regulations. This means that many platforms are now shutting their doors on UK customers.
So you're going under the...
It's confusing, frustrating, and leaves many unsure when they'll regain access or even be allowed to join in the first place. According to the FCA, there are 127 registered crypto platforms in the UK, which represents about a 45% increase from the previous year. However, UK users were still able to use them last year, so despite this increase looking positive, it's still way more restrictive than it once was. Now, why is this happening? The FCA wants to ensure that all platforms meet strict regulations to protect its consumers. Whilst that's good in theory, it's leaving many of us in the lurch, and we can no longer use our accounts or trade as freely as we could before.
Give me my money!
The requirements for platforms to comply include robust custody arrangements, capital adequacy requirements, effective governance, and transparent disclosures about the associated risks with investing in cryptocurrency. This is why we've all had to pass those annoying little knowledge assessments to allow us to carry on using certain platforms. The FCA would argue that they're there for your protection, whereas I would say it's just a tick box exercise.
After all, I am here to protect you.
I mean, if they were really that worried about you losing money, then surely you wouldn't be seeing sports betting websites advertised on TV and in and around sporting venues.
So what can I do about it?
Well, as I said at the start, I do have an interesting little workaround that most people have got no idea about. 2 weeks ago, I registered for a PalaU digital residency ID. PalaU, if you don't know, is this beautiful little island next to the Philippines, and it literally looks like a screensaver. But rather than attracting visitors to its beaches, it's now attracting people to use its new and very unique digital residency program. You can apply online, and for 1 year's residency, it's going to cost you about $248, and you can pay using crypto. As I mentioned, I have applied. I'm just waiting for the physical ID to arrive in the post so I can start using it. I actually can't wait for this ID to arrive so I can use it in the real world. I just think it's funny to watch the confusion on people's faces when I present this legal form of ID, which is literally showing that I'm a resident of Palau. Hey, I am Lee from the future. I just wanted to show you the Palau residential ID that arrived today. It came with a nice royal looking envelope, and inside you find your 100% valid physical residential ID that you can use to create your account on crypto platforms and exchanges. I'm not going to go into the whole program in this video, I'll save that for another time, but I will discuss with you why this is potentially an amazing solution for you. Here's how it works. You go to the PalaU digital residency website, you fill out the application, and then get your digital ID. The process does involve providing some personal information, obviously, completing some KYC, hold up your picture of your ID, and some AML, which is anti-money laundering verification. And once you have it, you can use it to verify your identity on crypto platforms. This will not work on all platforms just yet. Binance, for example, it will require you to provide proof of address in the same country as the ID that you provide. However, I have heard that Bybit and MEXC will allow you to KYC verify and start using their exchange legally through your PalaU ID. This is a bloody big deal. So I'm curious, have you ever been affected by FCA regulations? What happened? What did you do about it? Drop a little comment below, just tell me about your experience, I'm curious to hear. I guess that all that's left to say is that if you found this useful and you want more tips to help you navigate the world of crypto, then just make sure that you subscribe, and I would say do that notification thingy and you'll get a little nudge when the next video is released. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.